unconscious. Come on, lady. Talk to me. Hello. Lady, hello.
This is the worst crisis the service has faced in decades. The producers wish to advise that the following episode of Bondi Rescue contains scenes that may distress some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. 5 people have walked off the shallows of a sandbank
You better go.
into the deep water of Backpackers Rib.
It didn't look good at all.
Yeah, they're waving now. They're waving.
Boys, hands are waving. There's 5 heads. You're gonna have to go.
30 seconds after the group were first sighted, Singlets enters the water.
Just hang on, guys. We've got boys coming out for you.
I couldn't see the patients on the way out, and then I remember coming over to the last wave, and what I saw next just, absolutely shocked me to the core.
Hello.
Instead of 3 pumps, the first thing you got to do is get the defib.
Well, you never want to see that signal because you know that you've got a really heavy situation happening and, you've really got to act and act quickly.
Ambulance, please.
This girl's unconscious.
Of course, I wanted to help Singo. He was asking for help, but I couldn't leave this guy that was clearly about to drown. I had to get him to the sandbank and then go help again.
The situation has become much worse.
Corey! Corey! This lady's unconscious. Can you help him?
Singlets was screaming at me to come over and help him, and then I heard on the megaphone.
Boys, there's one out to the left here as well.
I had to paddle over the crest of 1 or 2 more little waves, and then I just saw the person face down, just lifeless and face down. Look, I've seen some crazy things in my 19 years of service, and mate, that one was just unbelievable.
To have 2 people unconscious at the same time, I've never seen that in my lifetime of being a lifeguard.
Lady, hello.
And Chapo's not even working. Chapo's in there.
Usually there's a bit of colour in someone who's unconscious, but mate, that was just straight up really bad. Where we were, there was just constant little waves that just kept chipping away, like just making it harder and harder and harder.
I just went straight to Corey.
Singlets is left with no assistance.
I remember when the other lifeguards paddled to the other patients. I just felt like, how am I going to manage this? Like, there's no one to help.
It's been 3 minutes since the pair were found face down. The human brain cannot survive without oxygen for much longer than 6 minutes.
If I lose my board,
Come on, lady. Talk to me. Hello.
worst possible scenario,
Hello.
I'm going to be in the water with a dead patient.
Hello. Come on, Tom.
I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to draw on every little bit of skill, every little bit of training
Lady, hello.
to get this woman in, because there is really no other option.
Come on, lady. Talk to me. Hello. Can you come in and help? We're going to get her out on the board. Lift the board. Lift the board. Pick it up. Pick it up.
4.5 minutes after Oddbjorg was first found, Singlets begins the vital compressions, which will circulate oxygen from her bloodstream through to her brain.
Don't worry about that. Keep coming. Keep coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do that. You get the pads on, right? Yeah.
Everyone knew, we've got to get him in as quick as possible, and as time went on, we're just thinking, got to get him in, got to get him in, got to get him in.
Even with 3 or 4 other guys trying to push the board when a wave came, the wave just wouldn't take us. I just couldn't believe it.
Corey did that initial work and he was just like, get him in, and we were trying.
Hey mate, can you just hand it? Oh. No English. Get the can you get down?
Somehow he came off the board again. It just drove me insane that I couldn't get him in.
Continue for 15 seconds.
The thing that was going through my brain more than anything was like, this person's friends or family are going to be on the beach watching this whole thing.
No matter how long they've been unconscious for, you're not going to give up.
Continue.
Rolling. Rolling, mate. Go on, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Go on, mate.
Quick, mate.
How many pictures you got? 2. All right, what we got?
We've got no pulse, no breathing. In the water for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, we're going with the shocks and all that.
We haven't had a shock, we haven't had a AFib.
Just keep going with CPR.
Yep, that's all we've been doing, man.
The whole time, I wanted to see nothing but see him start coughing or blink or something, you know.
Back to CPR, print, please. Thank you.
Okay,
4 minutes, exactly.
With our compressions, the hope is that we generate a shockable rhythm and get it off flat line, and that can help him come back to life.
Okay, so we're at 5 minutes then.
Okay, I'll go to the 6 minutes. You want me to stop?
Bung in.
We don't stop CPR now. We let you know when you stop, okay? Doing well, guys. Singles and I just weren't going to give up. Next minute, we heard we've got activity. There's a pulse come back. I looked at Singles, was like, oh my God, we've got it back.
Absolutely incredible.
It's just this huge relief, and Singles and I were like, thank God.
With their sister revived, family members turned to their brother-in-law. But after 30 minutes of CPR, paramedics call an end to the resuscitation.
Why can't we get this guy back? Over the years, we've had so many successful sort of resuscitators and situations, and mate, it's surreal. It's surreal having someone die at your hands.
It's our one job down here to get everyone home safe and out of the water, and obviously sometimes we do our best and it's not good enough, but it hurts a lot.
Oddbjerg is placed into an induced coma and prepared for transportation to hospital.
But when she left the beach, you're never out of the woods. You got a big fight still on your hands.
Thank you.
She's showing really good signs, all right? So just relax, okay? It's gonna be all right.
I have a brother in here too.
I know, it's okay. We'll just worry about one person at a time, okay?
Thank you.
Mate, I just see them all the time and it just doesn't end like that. It just never ends like that. It's not meant to end like that.
Yeah, you never lost anyone at work before, I feel like...
Yeah, you've done your best. There's nothing more than you could have done, you know what I mean?
3 days after the drowning, lifeguards await news on the condition of 67-year-old Oddbjerg, the woman they resuscitated.
I was just sitting in the tower watching the water, and we got a knock at the door, and she said, hi, you rescued my sister? I just said, how is she? And she's like,
this is her.
As soon as we saw each other, we just had this huge hug for about a minute. For me to see her with life in her body and life in her eyes was incredible.